So next is your composition. Next step of teaching is your first is function is one. Already discussed. First one. Second one is your through this 4 stages I am discussed with you regarding blood. First is function already discussed. Second one is your composition of blood. Third one, clotting of blood. And fourth one is your fourth point of discussion is your blood grouping. Blood group. So this 4 now already functions over. Next is your composition of blood. So composition of blood. In a drop of blood, that is 1 micromilliliter, that is measured. So in a drop of blood, that volume of blood contains plasma and blood cells. Plasma and blood cells. So plasma is 55% and blood cells is your 45%. And blood cells type, 3 types of blood cells are there. First one is WBC, RBC, WBC and platelets. So RBC, red blood cells, and WBC, white blood cells. RBC is otherwise known as erythrocytes. WBC is otherwise known as leukocytes. And platelets is otherwise known as thrombocytes. So 3 types of cells suspended in a drop of blood. So plasma, so also these cells are otherwise known as corpuscles. So regarding plasma, I want to discuss with you. So 50% of plasma made up of water color. Color is like water. And also that another is called straw color. Water or straw color. Straw color liquid substances. The composition of this plasma is 90% of water are present and 9 to 10% is your suspended dissolved substances. So these are the composition of plasma. So plasma possesses protein substances. called fibrinogen. It helps for the clotting factor. Now also, this plasma also capacity to defense against, that protein also help for the defense against the enemy. If outside invaders are there who are attacking like bacteria and viruses, that plasma protecting. That vitamin, fibrin are present in plasma, that is suspended, dissolved substances, chemical substances. Those are preventing not to attack the foreign enemies. So next I want to discuss the cell of this is all about plasma. Next is the cell. Cells, first cell is your RBC. RBC. Red blood cells or other cell is otherwise also known as corpuscles. In a volume of blood, that one drop of blood, that is 1 microliter blood, you will take inside RBC present is your presence of RBC, that amount of RBC, that is 4,000 to 4 million to 10 million. So 4 millions to 10 millions numbers of RBC present in a drop of blood. And WBC, in case of WBC, the amount of blood is 5,000 to 10,000 numbers. And in case of platelets, the numbers is 1.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs. So these are the amount present in RBC, WBC and platelets. These are the amount of cells present in RBC, WBC and platelets. So RBC is, you have already seen the color of blood is red in color, and the shape of the RBC is disc-like. So this is disc-like shape of RBC, and it is due to the presence of your hemoglobin, in the presence of hemoglobin, the color of blood is red. It is a disc-shaped structure, and main function of this hemoglobin is to transport oxygen plentifully wherever and wherever it is required. That is the main function of that RBC, due to the presence of hemoglobin. Another thing is, the cells are, RBC cells are, all are having nuclei. So this is cell, suppose this is cell having nuclei. Nuclei is controlling all the functions. All the functions are there and different organs are there in a cell. In cell structure we might have known already, or thoroughly, how we already know. In a cell different organs are there, and that organs are controlled by the nuclei. Like that, the RBC cells also contains nuclei. That nuclei control all the functions of the internal organs present inside the RBC. And also another thing is, in RBC, that if it is a mature cell, in a mature cell is that in RBC, a mature cell having no nuclei and no function. Suppose this is a mature cell RBC where nucleus is absent. In a mature cell, there is no function of nucleus. So this is all about your RBC. Main function is of RBC is having with hemoglobin, and hemoglobin carry oxygen to different part of the tissue and cells. Next is your WBC. WBC also round cell structure. WBC is a round shape structure. Structure is round shape. And number already told you the number of WBC are present. So main function of WBC to fight against the infection. Infection takes place due to the presence of your bacteria and viruses. So it starts to fight with them not to enter in your body. And third one is your platelets. Platelets is your helping for coagulation. Helping for coagulation of blood. So this clotting, how clotting takes place? When you are flying or after the operation, some major operation there, you have lost blood. So where blood is lost, that should be lost. If blood is lost due to that is the transfusion. I don't about coagulation. I am to tell you the coagulation is the clotting of blood. How clotting is there? So some wound when you are flying. So at the time of flying, you are the blood. Some wound is arising. Suppose accidentally, some that nerve or artery will cut, suppose, and blood will come out. If that if that platelets having no quality to check the blood, then the blood will shed continuously, and the man will die. So these are the composition of blood. And next, I will discuss about the clotting of blood.